So to use modules or to use any function that is inside a particular module, you have to import that module. And that's why we have import. Import is a keyword that allows you to import different modules. I said the name of the module is maths. So if you over on this error that is showing, it's telling me that maths imported but unused. So to use it now, I will access a particular function inside it called pi. The name of that function is pi. So to call a function or to access a particular method in the module, you use this format. The name of the module dot whatever function. Can someone notice something here?
Yes, that's fine.
There's listing different functions that are inside maths. Can we see exponential,
Yes.
factorial? So anyone you want to choose, you just pick it. Log, remainder. I think we've used power today, right? Power.
Yes.
Okay, so pi. Pi is the one I want to pick. So picking pi takes sorry, rather. It's not taking anything. So I'm saying pi. So whatever it is that is in pi, the value of pi, I assign it to this pi. So let me print this pi. Emmanuel, can you see it? Ayobami.
Yes, I can.
Ayobami.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, so I was saying, I didn't know if you heard me the other time. Did you? I was talking about your code, that it's nice and it will bring the output. However, there is a better way to do that your pi that you put 27/2.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what we are trying to do. So now let me write this same function I asked you guys to write. Or is there any other person that wants to share screen? I think there is none, so I'll go on. Dev. So this should take a parameter, and I think the only parameter is taken is probably radius.
Radius.
Then I will have my. Okay. So it takes radius. Now the formula, I think I've already given us the formula the other time. What should you do with radius? So I'm saying take radius and then now which pi will I be using here? I'll be using this pi that I generated here. So there is no point printing it again.
Yes.
So what I'll print now is going to be what? I can print my area here, but then I don't want to. All I want to do is to return what? Return area. So when this method is called, if I don't want this method to return a value, it's possible. All I will do is to print whatever it is I want to print directly from that place. So whenever it is they call it, it just print what is internal. Now let me do the calling area. So let me pass a radius. Let's say my radius is 30. Is that a valid radius value? I don't know. But then we are using 30. So I want you to print this. Does anybody have calculator? Maybe you want to confirm if this is correct or not.
Can we use radius 7 to confirm if mine is correct?
Can we use what? Can we use what?
7 as the radius.
Okay, let's see. 7.
Minus.
You want to confirm if your answer.
Yes, if my code is given the correct result.
What result did your code do?
154.
154. So
It's correct.
it's correct. Now there
But
is
it's
something
code. It's
called,
code at the random.
yeah. So there is also a method to do random. You understand? To get
Yes.
the exact value. So there's something
Yes.
called, I think, absolute ABS.
Yes.
So all I have to do is just to tell you that don't just print this. Give me the absolute value. You see, it's bringing it. Is the brace is complete? Let's see.
One more.
Is there one more?
Yes.
This, okay, this. Am I sure
Yeah.
there's one? Unexpected end of file.
Okay. Is absolute. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So what's it? An
That
unexpected?
brace. That brace. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, that one. That one should be there, I think.
This one.
Yes. Yes. So you have two.
Yeah, you're
One.
So
very
you
right.
delete one also from behind.
Yes. Why is this still giving me that? Come. Okay, still printing the same thing. I think I'm using the wrong method. Okay. No. I think the right method to use for this is to round it. There's only called round. There's a round-off function. There's a round-off function. I think it's just round, not absolute. Absolute has something to do with negative and positive value. So let's see what this
Yes.
round
Makes it. Yes. Absolute makes it like absolutely positive, even if it's
Yeah,
negative.
thank you. So let's see what this brings. Pam, pam, pam. So that's it. It's supposed to be round. So Ayabami, your answer is correct. I didn't deny it. So you can get your cake across the street. However, there is a neater and more professional way to do it is this. So don't just add. You it's as if you know the value that is inside it. So you just put the value at 27 divided by 7. So it shouldn't be. Not like it's wrong. It's very right. It's very correct. I'm just saying, better still, you can choose to do this. So I think everybody attempted this. Elizabeth.
Yes.
I've not heard your voice this night, this evening.
My network was very bad. Though. I just joined.
Oh, sorry about that. So let's do this. I'm done with this. So you can write any function to perform those mathematical tasks like area of a circle, quadratic equation. All you have to know is to know the variable. Here, by the time when I said area of a circle, everybody started saying the formula pi r squared. So already I know I have two variables. I have pi and I have radius, right? So all you have to know is to know your variables. Then you know how you are getting. Already I know how to get pi. That was why I used this. S, you just have a way to, just the way Ibami did, assign pi to it, and then, or maybe you allow user to supply pi, then you do comma pi. So wherever way you want to do it. So it's just general, same thing. From simple to complex, it's still the same method we are using. So I want to show us something briefly before we go. In 9 minutes, we are done. That's just like a bonus for the class. Oh, Ellen is back. Oh, I actually didn't want her to miss that part, but then Ellen, Ellen, Ellen.
Yes, sorry. I'm
Yeah,
back.
welcome
It's
back.
9 p.m. here, so I was... Yes, thank you.
Oh, sorry about that. So you didn't actually miss a lot.
Okay.
This is my own method. This is my own function rather. Does it look close to what you did? I was expecting that you share your screen the other time, but then this is my own. Does it look close to what you did? Or you
The
want
last
to show
part
us?
on the print.
What did you say?
Let me show you what I did. So it's not correct. Where is share screen?
Okay, so let me stop sharing mine.
Yeah, let me show you mine. Though it's not correct, but let me show
How do you know
you.
it's not correct? At least you show us, then we see it.
Because it did not run.
That was because
And I
you
went to serve dinner first.
Oh, I thought you were
It's
in.
9 p.m. in Kenya.
Oh, it's 9 p.m. already. Yeah, I think okay. Kenya is 3 hours different from Nigeria, right? Is it 3 hours or 2 hours? That's 2 hours.
It's saying host disabled
It's 2 hours.
participant screen sharing.
No, I've allowed you to share. I've stopped sharing my coming.
Share screen. Still, it's telling me you've disabled.
I did not. I'm coming. Yeah, optimize screen sharing for. But they were sharing theirs the other time. What's wrong?
It's not working.
Okay,
No.
wait. Let me do this. Okay, try and share again.
Oh, share. It's still telling me I can only see your screen instead.
Wow. I don't know where that is coming from because I didn't okay. Disable span names of actually didn't disable anything for anyways. I would have loved that you show us, but I don't know what is going on. The only thing I did that time was just to stop sharing mine and then they shared theirs. So I didn't disable.
Mine is telling me host disabled the participant screen sharing.
Multiple person can share. Okay, let's see. One person can share at a time. Yeah, is there any other person sharing? But okay, let's do this. Try and share again. I've changed it to multiple participants.
You can. It's now okay. Let me share. This is what I did. It's giving me a syntax error.
Okay, so you define your function, all right, area, then it takes R as input, right, as a parameter. Now the syntax, first syntax error that I can see here is colon, not semicolon we are using. So you can be changing it like that so that we can run this your code together. So it's supposed to be colon.
Oh yeah.
And your har, you've cleared one code. So one. Okay, so press enter.
Like that.
Run again, run. Let's do something. Let me see.
So I define.
I said
Sorry?
run the code.
I think there's still a problem.
It's still giving.
Your
The
index.
R should not have apostrophe. Sorry.
R?
The R should not have an
Yes,
apostrophe.
it should be just R.
Just
Then
R, and then the I. the pi, the one in number 6 in line 6 is capital P, the one in line 8 is small letter P.
This pi. Oh yeah.
And Python is case sensitive, so you have to use the same thing.
And your line 8, there should be one more closing bracket.
Now you can see it's still pointing to that dev area. Now what I'm seeing there is
Let me run. Oh yeah. Still.
Put dev to be small letter D, not capital letter D.
Okay.
So you have to note what's it called in Python? Yeah, very case.
Yeah, it's balanced now.
So let's see, run this again. Let's
line
see.
8. Line 8.
So error is pointing to another line, which is line, is it line 13? Syntax.
I need to delete these ones.
Line 8.
Line 8.
One
line
more
8.
closing bracket.
There is one more. Then there's need for one more closing bracket. So let's run and see.
Return outside function.
Outside function. So now there is. I talked about indentation the other time. Now your code is not properly indented. So go to this your R from line 6, indent everything inside. It's telling you that your return is outside. So indent everything from.
I need to delete it because I've already put here 20.
No, that's not the problem actually. This return, the only one you are cutting is return. Cut return and put it in line 6. Then shift the one in line 6 downward.
So you're telling me to
remove
this?
Then let return be there. Then now shift return inside. Let it be on the same line with pi. Okay. That way is going to be inside the function. When I mean on the same line, I don't mean like the same line per se. I mean it should align. So it should be under it, but it should align. So press enter, yes. But put a tab space.
Here.
No, in front of, before return. We want to shift return inside the function. Yes. So you can write it like that.
Okay.
So you have an answer.
No, this is.
Have an answer. So it's saying 12, 1,000.
That's the correct answer. Then let me see.
Okay, so let's see your formula. Let's see your formula first. Your formula says pi times r times r. Okay, it's fine. It's correct actually. So we did some. You can stop sharing. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you too. Now let me share mine. Yeah, can we see it? Ellen.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so the other time I was asking for your formula. Yeah, I guess so. Your formula is correct, but then this is what we did. Emmanuel asked something that instead of you putting your pi your own way, you understand that? Is it possible that there is a built-in way of you deducing the value of pi? And I said yes. So that was when we introduced this the math module. Inside math module, there are different functions, a lot of them. Inside math, you have your rand, you have your sine, you have your cosine, you have a lot of functions, exponential, anything you can think of that can do import math. Anything you can do in your mathematics, the moment you import math, you can do it here too. So to call whatever it is you want to do, I just did this. Can you see this list? The moment I click, I wrote math, it brought out different functions that are inside math module. This is the UI that you understand?
Yes.
You see can, you see those the ones you are familiar with. So that was what we did when you were not there. So that's it. And then we use this range. You can see the value that it gave you. It was decimal place. So if you want it to be, even though it brings the value supposed to be decimal, if you want it to be rounded, then you use this function. Use round. I think with that, we are done with this. So I said I wanted to show us something, but then this is 7:03. It won't take 5 minutes. Should I still show us, or we should just close for the night? Tomorrow I want us to go basically into data science.
Yes.
You can
You
show.
can show us.
Sorry, did you say something about data science?
Yeah, I said tomorrow we'll be starting data science.
Oh, that's good. I was about to ask about that.
Okay. No, it's 4 days training. So I used the first 2 days to do general introduction to Python as seen on the flyer. Then the last 2 days will be introduction to data science and machine learning. So by tomorrow, by the grace of God, we'll move to data science. So now, it's just one simple trick that I want to show us. It's called, if you want to scrape something from a particular website, you understand? Like from your Python script or from your Python program, I want to get some things from a particular website. So I don't know, whichever website. So now there is a module which I have to import. It's called request. So I want to link my code to a website and I want to fetch some data for me from the website. That's what I want to show us. So I import this. I will need this library also. But let's use this first. So I import request. Now I declare a variable called URL. So what site do I want to inspect or want to scrape something from? So let me just maybe copy one URL. I don't even know which site to use now. Let's say I'm coming. I just want to quickly copy. Okay, we should use Google.
Yes.
Okay, so let's try google.com. Here's my screen. I think, does it have www.google.com? Right? So that's the URL. Now, the response I want to get, let me put it in a variable called response. So I'll say response is equal to request dot get URL. So what this one will do is to get it to go to this particular URL and store whatever that is there inside response. You understand? Every data on that site will be stored inside my variable response. So let me print something. Print. This is actually useful for developers. If you are going, you can also use Python for web development, right? So this is good for developers. You can use this to just quickly inspect somebody's site and stuff, or get data from the site, or you see that they use a particular button and then you want to know the code that is behind that button. Stuff like this is what you use. It's called web scraping. So you can browse more on it. I'm just showing us briefly. So I'm going to say response. Out of all this data that you have gathered, I only want to know the status if it is, can see it's bringing this to me. I want to know if it is working or if it is running. Then it's going to return a value for me. I also want to get some text. If it is, then return a text from it for me. So let's run this. I think there's a code I need to comment out somewhere here. Okay. Did I just do that? Sorry. Okay, I'm done. This thing is want to go up again. Okay, yeah. So let me run this. Okay. Invalid URL. So who gave us google.com? Who did? So I think it's
remove the www.
so it's bringing the correct one for us now. Dun, 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 dun. So we have some stuff from our dear Google. Can we see it? These look like jargons actually, but then it's a lot inside it. This value shows that the site is up. That's what that value is. This one is the HTML code. You understand? Has anybody written HTML code here before? Can you see the HTML tags? Doc type, HTML, all of those. Now to make this even more, this is how request will bring it for you, but there's another method that can bring it even in a much more neater way. It's called BeautifulShop, Beautiful Soup rather. So let me do this. Let me import. So for this one, I just wanted to bring out all links that are on that Google page. So let's see. I hope this is installed. Okay, this is not installed here. Are you following? So if it's telling you that a module is missing or is not installed, all you have to do is to install that package to be able to access the module. So to do that, I'm going to do this. Let me stop sharing this and then share. Let me share. So I'll use this iConsole and run the code to install it. So doing this should install. Okay, keep recognize an internet. There's something wrong there. Keep install. Okay, letting me know module name keep as a live. Okay. So I know where this is coming from. I've not really installed what's it called PIP here before. I'm not using my laptop, so that's the issue. That means I will have to show us that tomorrow because I don't want to start installing PIP now. You understand? So I'll show us that tomorrow. But the same function that request did is what this is going to do. However, it's going to make it much more clearer and neater, and to allow you to extract specific information. So if you see a button and you want to copy the code behind the button, all you have to do is to point to that button. You will still see how to use your slicing and all here too. So we'll treat that tomorrow. I will have installed PIP on this. I don't want to keep us, you understand? So don't keep us waiting.
All right, thank you.
So we'll have a good night. Same time tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
I'm already installing.
Yeah, good night. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Please drop review about the class on the group. Thank you so much.
Though I came late, I wish I can
What is
actually have joined you early.
Okay, who is this?
I said, though I came late.
This is
This Yano.
Yanolua.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't worry. I will share the video, and tomorrow make sure you join early because it's actually
All right,
okay
definitely.
for you to be in the class so tomorrow we are starting data science fully, and then.
All right, it's okay.
So good night, guys. Don't forget to comment so that people can call. More people can come tomorrow. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Please lay your hands on something. I didn't give any assignment, but then try something out. Browse for questions in Python and then solve them yourself.
Okay.
So we can first share that tomorrow when we come. So what did you do? And I think I gave an assignment too. So do that also, and then also do that. I can't even remember the assignment, but then if you remember, do the assignment and then come with your own homework that you did. So with that, I think we can end the meeting. So thank you so much. Elizabeth, good night. We are done with the class.